What's up, dudes? I'm the Dominicator, and in this video I'm going to hypnotize you to bow down to your king. As in all of my videos, you'll be commanded to leave a comment at the end while hypnotized, so go ahead and log into an account that you can use for that. Mute any distractions, and continue when you're ready to get hypnotized. Alright, dudes, so to begin, look at the spiral in front of you, and as you look at that spiral, the more that you do, the more that it just seems to draw you in. It has such a sucking and magnetic, pulling, drawing feeling about it. That just draws your attention, and that just draws your eyes and your gaze right into the center of it. And the more that you just listen to the sound of my voice, the more that you just feel a heavy and mind-melting feeling just drip and drop down on top of your mind. And yet it just feels so good. Such a wonderful, warm, and masculine, dominant tone and texture from the sound of my voice that just continues to circle around you and around your mind. Well, the more that it does, the better and better that feels. It just feels so nice, so wonderfully relaxing, mind-melting, and pleasant. The more that you just listen to the sound of my voice, the more that it just feels like all of your stresses, tensions are just oozing right out of your mind. And as you just feel that heavy, mind-melting feeling from each and every single word just drip and drop down onto your mind, and it just seems to melt away your thoughts even more and more. It just melts away your thoughts even more and more. And the more that your thoughts just melt away, the better and better that you feel. The more that it just makes you just so easily drop down, just drift down into an even more relaxed and even more passive state. And that just feels so good. That just feels so good just to feel the drifting, floating, dropping feeling of your own mind. And just fall down even more into an even more relaxed and more passive state. And it just feels so good just to feel even more of that wonderful, warm, and masculine, dominant tone and texture. Just continue to wrap, just to circle around your mind, tighten and squeeze out your thoughts. And it just feels so good just to stare even deeper into the center of the spiral. It just has such a magnetic, pulling, drawing, and even sucking feeling about it. It just is like it's drawing and draining out your very will. And yet, that just feels so nice. That just feels so wonderful. That just feels so pleasant. It just makes you want to submit to it. It just makes you want to surrender to it. And that's exactly what you'll do. In a moment, then, I'll snap my fingers. And I'll say the word sleep, and when I do, then you will just fall down, drop down, sink down, just collapse down all at once into a much more relaxed state of dreamlike sleep. Wonderful and relaxed and passive and obedient state of sleep. And that will just feel so good. Just to float down, to drop down, and just to drift down into that even more relaxed and passive, obedient state of dreamlike sleep. That will just feel so good, and that you can even try to resist, just snapping down into that wonderful sleep that is calling you even right now. You can try to resist it, but the more that you try to resist, the more that it just feels like your mind is just collapsing all at once, that your eyelids just shut down. They just snap down all at once with the snap of my fingers and that word sleep. And yet it just feels so wonderful, so nice, so relaxing, so relieving just to submit, just to surrender to that wonderfully passive, dreamlike state of sleep. And now, asleep. As you fall down, float down, as you drift down, as you drop down even more, and then even further, and even faster, into an even more relaxed, and even more passive, and even more obedient, and such a dreamlike state of sleep. And the more that you do, the more that you notice, and even more that masculine, dominant tone and texture from my voice. That just feels so good as it continues to just circle around you. just to circle around you and begin to just press on all the sides of your mind, just to squeeze out your thoughts, to squeeze your very will out. It just feels like the more and more that you try to resist the complete and total and utter and absolute domination that just seems to be dripping down from the sound of my voice, pressing all sides of your mind. The more that you try to resist it, the more that your will just melts away. It just melts away and falls away and floats away, just fades away. And as you just float down, as you drift down, as you just drop down into a wonderful dream. A wonderful dream in which now all of a sudden you're in a palace. You're in the throne room of a palace. Nice red carpet rolled out in front of you that leads all the way to a throne there. On that throne you see a regal looking, handsome man. And you know and you recognize me to be that man. Such a wonderful, warm, and masculine, dominant presence that just seems to compel you, that just seems to magnetize you, that just seems to pull you, that just makes you want to submit even more to the suggestions, even more to the commands that I give you. That just feels so good, such a regal and a royal feeling that just seems to emanate from me. It fills you even more with each and every single passing moment, and a feeling of loyalty to your new master, to your new king. Well, even that word master, it just feels so good. Such a nice, smooth, spine-tickling feeling that just courses, surges all throughout your body, all throughout your mind, as you realize now that you have a new master to follow and to obey. Your new king. And your new king sits there on his throne, all buff and muscled and even barefoot, shirtless. Just the epitome of a masculine, dominant ruler. And it just inspires a feeling of submission in you. It just makes you want to just bow down to your new master, just to bow down to your new king. And in a moment, when I snap my fingers and I give you the command to bow down to your new royal ruler, well, then you'll feel such a compelling, drawing, pulling, magnetizing feeling. It will just seem to take you over all at once, and you will bow down to your new king now. Bow. And that just feels so wonderful. That just feels so good. That just feels so proper. That just feels so right. Just bowing down to the will of your new master. Bowing down to your king. Bowing down to your royal ruler. That just feels so good. Having such a powerful, dominant, and masculine alpha male master, a king to follow, to obey, to serve, and even to worship. And the more that you just spend time in the presence of your new king, your new master, well, the more that you just feel even more of a feeling of loyalty, a feeling of respect, a feeling of admiration, a feeling of attraction, a feeling of worship for your new master, for your king. And it just feels so good just to submit your will to your new king. It just feels so good bowing down for your new master's domination. The more and more that you do, the more that it just makes you feel like such a good and obedient, loyal subject for your king. The more that it just makes you feel like a good and obedient, loyal slave for your new master. Well, that all just feels so good. So good. And in a moment, and then when I click my fingers again and I say the word bow, then you will bow to your master, bow to your king, and bow even more eagerly, and even more, and now bow to your king. It just feels so good. Just bowing down before the will of your king. Bowing down as you feel that loyalty just continue to increase even more as you feel the awesome and powerful masculine dominance of your master. That just completely and totally just take over your mind. It just feels so good. Just continuing to worship your new ruler, your new king. Well, the more that you do, the better and better that you feel. The more that you feel like such a good and obedient, loyal subject and slave for your new master and for your king. You feel like such a good and obedient, loyal subject. It just feels so wonderful, so good, so nice, so awesome just to serve such a superior alpha male master, to serve your king. That just feels so good, so awesome, so wonderful. The more and more that you worship and that you serve your king, and the better that you feel, the more that your mind, your thoughts, all of your cares and your worries, they just fade away, they float away, they just melt away, and the only thing that remains is an undying loyalty for your king. An undying loyalty for your king, who rules over you, body and mind, and who dominates you, and who you love to feel dominating you just even more and more, subjugating you even more and more, turning you, shifting you, morphing you into even more of a loyal subject, a servant, a slave. All that just feels so good, so nice, so wonderful. It just becomes all that you can do, just to bow down to your king, to bow down to your king. Oh, that just feels so great. That just feels so awesome. That just feels so good. That becomes exactly what you want to do, all that you want to do. But in a moment, I'll count you all the way back up from the count of 1 to 5. In a moment, I'll count you up, and when I do, and I click my fingers, you'll be in a nice and a half asleep state. A half asleep state in which you'll leave a comment. You'll leave a comment under the command, under the domination of your master. And it'll just feel like your mind is so completely melted, you won't even need to think at all about it. And you won't even become aware that you've done it till afterward, but you leave a comment that says, "Yes, master, I bow down to your royal majesty, master. You are my king, master." And once you leave that comment, then it will just be and become the complete, total, and absolute truth. And it will just make you feel so wonderful, so good, so nice. You'll feel so wonderfully refreshed and so happy knowing that you've served such a superior alpha male master and a king. And now then, just beginning with 1, as you feel the lifting, rising, floating feeling begin to take you back up now, 2, coming up even more and further and faster, and just feeling so good as you come back up now. 3, already halfway there and feeling even better. And then 4, almost all the way back up now. And 5. And eyes open and awake, my dudes. Check out Dominicator.com to schedule a session with me to get hypnotized and to browse my digital downloads as well. You can even commission your own recording. Alright, check you later, dudes.